All right, so tonight I will be briefing you on the National Security Agency, the NSA, and their most current leak. And with this leak, several classified intelligence tools the NSA use, not just for intelligence, but for surveillance of foreign key officials, has been leaked onto the dark web. And this is a national security threat, not just to the public sector, but to the private sector as well. And for one of the tools that are actually leaked, I'll be talking about it. It was called Chatter Cannon. And with Chatter Cannon, it can be used to gather information without the user ever knowing, such as phone calls, text messages, email, passwords. It can gather audio and visual from your phone. So this is a grave national security threat. And with that being said, I'm going to jump right into the analysis. And so it happened on May 4th when the National Security Agency, NSA, was looking on the dark web, and they noticed their tools were out there for everyone to see and to use. And so with that being said, the NSA is having an internal investigation that is ongoing, because it has to do with an internal leak. So they are also preparing for backlash, not just from the United States, but from foreign governments, because in doing so, they have foreign intelligence services scanning for the presence of Chatter Cannon, and NSA is trying to channel that by erasing Chatter Cannon from these devices. But they're prepared for foreign governments who may have already discovered Chatter Cannon that can link them back to the United States. So with that being said, the backlash that has brought about accusations of national security agencies and also the United States government's assistance in the assassination of the former president of the Haitian government, Jovenel Moise. And with this, his personal phone has shown that it has been infiltrated by Chatter Cannon, and the attackers, who are Colombian and Haitian American, who are Colombian mercenaries and two Haitian Americans, have also had training from the United States military, and also have been shown to be funded for this attack from a United States security company. And the White House is trying to get ahead of this and is trying to assure the world stage that they are keeping this investigation, and they're keeping this investigation under control and offering any help that is required of them. And in doing this, the NSA has had, with their leak, has created has a cyber group that is attacking several of Saudi's largest energy companies. These attacks have caused their systems to become inoperable, and the attacks themselves have happened with a wiper targeting system that causes outages in the system, making them completely useless necessarily. The cyber group is accusing the Saudi's energy companies of helping the United States government with spying, and shall be punished due to the leak of the NSA tools. So for my policy goals, first, I want to make sure that Chatter Cannon cannot and will not be used against the United States as a national security issue and threat. And then I also want to focus our assistance on the investigation of President Moise, and then finally assisting our Saudi energy company due to this cyber attack. So first step, I want to make sure chatter cannon cannot be used against the United States. So the Department of Defense, DoD, will request information from NSA on how to prevent chatter cannon from gaining entry or access to their military assets or other defenses. And in doing so, which is talking about all military installations from aircraft to boots on the ground. DoD is also will also start forming emergency support as well as contingency plans in case of an attack. And then finally, Department of Homeland Security, DHS, will start working on contacting all key vulnerability operations in our nation and coordinating emergency responses with the United States Security Service, the U.S. Coast Guard, and emergency management teams. And then they also offer assistance to other entities to to have patches or other aids of helping prevent the infiltration of our infrastructure. And then the DHS will also have an investigation of how the leak happened and take legal measures to prevent any further leaks from happening again. And then finally, the Treasury will focus on locking down any key financial vulnerabilities and working with widespread corporations to assure the financial security of the United States is secure. The State Department will release statements to the world saying the state will offer its full cooperation in investigating of the President Moise's death. They will also meet with other world leaders and ensure the United States is looking into the death of President Moise and ensuring with this leak the partnership of our allies is still stronger, and by doing this we will have diplomatic meetings and talks. The Department of Justice is working with the OIA Office of International Affairs to have an investigation of the investigation and making sure information is being turned over to the Haitian government as well as back and forth to the United States. Second steps, my team will assist Saudi's energy company with the cyber attack on the facility. The State Department will handle the incidents through diplomatic channels. Due to the attack affecting the United States and foreign entity, the DHS will investigate the attack and also report their findings to all parties in attempting to prevent and fix the attack of the energy company. And then, with that being said, the Department of Justice will assist with the investigation if any evidence is found to link back to attacks on United States soil or other nation states, and process these cyber crimes to approve extradition. So for my policy recommendation, I recommend we do both steps to ensure success and security, not just for the United States, but our allies and nations. So this leak will cause grave backlash, but we must get ahead of this, and doing so, we must follow implementation policies I have shown and requested. So thank you all for your time, and have a good one.